Hey everyone, it's late, but I just want to come on here really quick and just share with you all a very quick life update. I don't have enough time to actually edit a video this week, so I'm just gonna come here and talk to you all about what's been going on in my life. And I've been having a lot of actually very great, very big victories these past couple months in 2021. I'm very grateful for everything that's been going on in my life. So first off, what I want to share with you all is that, so as you know, I'm a 5th year on the JET program, right? And so being a 5th year, that means that my contract would end in July. But due to COVID-19, I was just thinking about how I don't want to go back to America, and I'm really enjoying my time here and growing in my teaching abilities and growing in my Japanese. And I'm just doing so many things right now that are so good for me, and I don't want this to end, and I'm really enjoying my time right now. So, also, I'm supposed to be getting a 3rd ALT at my school since Jake left in the summertime, but our 3rd ALT hasn't came yet, and so if I were to leave in July, the new ALT wouldn't be at my school yet because of COVID, and Adri would have to be the only ALT at school, handling like 50 million classes, and that is just not right. Like, no, I could not imagine Adri just teaching like 50 million classes in a week. Like, okay, not 50 million, but realistically, it'd probably be like 30 lessons a week. Mind you, we only work like, 35 hours a week? But either way, that sounds very torturous, and that's impossible. I would never wish that on my worst enemy. Like, yeah, so actually, me and Adri, we talked to our supervisor and we emailed like the Hyogo BOE, and we emailed so many people, and we were asking about, because last year they gave ALTs an option to recontract, especially, 5th years. They gave 5th years option to recontract, even though that's the maximum on the program. And so, yeah, we were like, poking people like, is there a chance that T can stay? Is there a chance that I can stay? Like, are they giving ALTs an option to become super mega unicorns? And so, yeah, we were just really grilling, emailing, we were doing everything in our power to get something. And so, like, maybe over the course of 2 weeks, in last month, we were just emailing back and forth, really trying to get some answers, and basically the BOE was telling us that they had to contact Claire, which is like the middle man company between the BOEs and between the JET program. So Claire's like the middle person, right? And so like Claire had to give the BOE the okay to allow 5th years to recontract. And so yeah, we were waiting for that answer from Claire for like a few days, and eventually I remember eating lunch in our cafeteria with some teachers, and I got the email from the BOE, and they said that I could stay for another year to come. So me and Adrian were like super excited. We were like jumping up and down, like hugging each other, and like actually I was like crying. Like, I could not believe it, because like this is unheard of. Like, this is uncalled for. Like, this would never happen. This is like legendary. Like, this is like a historical moment for someone as a fifth year like me to recontract again for a sixth year. Like, this is crazy. This is so crazy. And like, maybe some Jets that were fifth years last year and recontracted for a sixth year, I think maybe we have the option to recontract for a seventh year as well. And that's almost a whole decade as an ALT in Japan. Like, whoa. And I'm low-key on my way there. Like, it's crazy. It's so crazy. But, yeah. Sorry I look like a mess right now, but like, I'm almost getting ready for bed, and I just like, I've been trying to hype myself all day for this freaking video, and I just get a little nervous in front of the camera sometimes. So like, I'm just like, it's not my thing. I don't know how to speak. What is ego? I don't know. But like, yeah, anyways. Yeah, so guys, I'm staying for another year. Yes. I'm staying for another year in Japan. Yes. I'm so excited. There's so many great things I feel are coming my way. I am manifesting all the goodness and all the abundance for my last and final year in Japan. I'm doing some great things at my school. You know, me and my ESS, me and my my high school in California. We're doing like an international like MUN online thing. So I'm super excited for that little project that I'm doing. And like, yeah, I'm just so excited for all the things. My nonprofit, you know, this will be our second year of doing the virtual summer camp in July. So we're preparing for that. And I'm just doing a lot of stuff right now, and I'm just really excited of where this is all going, you know? But yeah, so I'm staying in Japan for a 6th year. Shout out to a mega unicorn, you know? I'm a unicorn, mega unicorn. Like, you know, I'm like golden and like silver and like all the colors, all of the rainbow all around me, you know? And I got like little fire coming out from behind me. Yeah, 'cause I'm fire. Aries vibe all the way. Oh yeah, and it was my birthday, like what, last week? I had such a good time. I had such a great birthday. Y'all had me out here feeling like a queen. Like, I thought I was on top of the world. Like, all my friends and fam, the videos, the messages, the gifts, the books. Y'all know I love my books. Like, my coworkers at school, my teachers, my students, my surprise ESL
And I compete with myself while you niggas competing.
And talented you are. And I hope this is one of the best
annual surprise birthday party, like all that. Like, I just felt so overwhelmed. Like, y'all make me feel so loved. Like, oh my god. Give me a moment. Hold up. I don't know how much I needed this. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for all your love and all your comments. I just felt all the energy from across the seas. And even though we're so far away, like, it doesn't feel like it. I feel your energy, I feel your love, I feel your vibe, and it's helping me push through. So thank you, everyone. One last life update. Another victory. Another big victory. So, guys, like, I'm moving again. I am moving apartments for the second time. I am moving to my 3rd apartment in Japan, y'all. What is life in 6 years? to my third apartment. So, like, let's rewind a bit. Last year, yeah, about a year ago and maybe 6 months. Yeah. Last October, I moved into this new apartment in teachers housing because it's super expensive. I mean, super cheap. Sorry, my old apartment in Ishinomiya was very expensive. I paid about like maybe almost like $400 a month. But this teachers housing in Amagasaki, which is where all the ALTs or many of the ALTs in my area live, is super cheap. It's only $100 a month. Talk about the money, saving that money. Give me all your money. Yes. So yeah, it's very cheap. And so yeah, I want to move out here. Cause yeah, just for financial reasons. And I was thinking about the ALT that was gonna replace me and how it's probably best to be near the ALTs at my school. And yeah, it's just so much easier and more convenient. But anyways, yeah, so yeah, I moved into this apartment, into this space. And so my upstairs neighbors, they're always pretty noisy. And they're always making like the craziest noise. And like, it's not your normal sounds. It's not your normal like footsteps. Like that I can like deal with. It's, you know, it can't be helped. It's tolerable. Like, you gotta walk around. If you gotta walk, you gotta walk. But like, they're just making the craziest noises, especially in the last, like, I've been in a cold freaking war with these neighbors, like a full-on war the past like 3-4 months, where it just sounds like they're just dropping weights and dropping bombs on the floor and just like making the walls shake and all these pounding noises. And like late at night and early in the morning, like late at night, like 9 o'clock, 10, 11, even to 12 o'clock at night, they're making these noises. And then they're making even more noises, like slamming doors open and close at like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. in the morning. And it's like waking me up. And I'm just like, yo. If a gaijin is telling you that you're loud, you know you're freaking loud. I've gone up to them like 3-4 times, like twice a week, telling them, oh, I try to be nice, like, oh, y'all very loud, like, can y'all chill? Like, a girl trying to get some sleep. I be going up there in my bonnet and my PJs, and it'd be late at night. I'd be like, yo, can y'all shut up? You know, y'all yelling, like, and like, yeah, they'll be yelling and stuff like that. And like, I would go to them, right? And I'll just be like, oh, can y'all be quiet? And then they'll just stare at me. And I'm just like, and I'll just stare back. And then they would just slowly close the door on me. They wouldn't even say anything. They didn't even say sorry or like, come inside or like, sumimasen, like people usually do. They just be like, oh, little nod and then like close. Like, oh my god, this is a whole another story. I should maybe just make a separate video about me just going in detail about this full-on war that I've been having with my neighbors. And I think honestly, me having these noisy neighbors is a part of the Christopher curse. Because us Christophers, we are the noisiest neighbors ever. If you've ever been to my house in California, you know how loud my house can be. I mean, we got my dad and his organs. He be playing the organ 2 o'clock in the morning and just be like, bum, 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 bum. And it'd be waking you up. And all you want to do is freaking sleep. But the organ, the vibrations it's just too much, you know? Traumatizing. It's traumatizing. But, like, we always have, like, the radio and, like, the music and, like, the TV, like, everything is on. Everything is on. Plus, my dad playing the organ with the garage up. And so the whole neighbors can hear at all hours. At all hours of the day, of the night. And so, yeah, that's the Christopher curse. And so, yeah, I'm dealing with the curse. My sisters, both of my sisters have also told me stories about how they have noisy neighbors too. So, yeah, it's a curse. It's a Christopher curse. Lord help me. But, like, yeah, so anyways, it's been driving me crazy. And plus I've been suffering from, like, chronic migraines for, like, over a year. And maybe actually the noise from my neighbors probably has something to do with that. So I decided to finally speak up and I couldn't take it no more. It's been driving me insane. So I went to go talk to my teachers, my supervisor, as well as my wonderful, sweet office ladies. And, like, yeah, my supervisor is like my Japanese dad. He always, like, takes care of me and, like, everything. Like, oh my gosh, I feel so supported here. And yeah, I just talked to them, and it was really a back and forth with my BOE. Like, the BOE gives me the worst headache ever. Like, just, like, saying the BOE, it's just, like, my body just feels triggered. Like, I'm just like, BOE, like, oh my God, the BOE. Like, I feel so triggered. I'm sorry this video is going for so long. I did not expect to be talking this much. Wow. Okay. But yeah, anyways, y'all. Going back and forth with the BOE, back and forth, telling them, I need to move. Y'all need to do something about these neighbors. You need to kick these neighbors out. You need to evict them. Apparently, there's no such thing as eviction in Japan. Apparently, I don't know. We was asking my supervisor, like, can we just, like, evict them? Or, like, can we just, like, put a note on their door, like, oh, if y'all aren't quiet, like, we're gonna evict you. We're gonna kick you out in, like, 2 weeks. Like, is there such thing as, is there a process for that? Apparently not, because Japanese people can't be noisy, according to some of my office staffs. They're like, oh, when I told them, like, oh, my neighbors are being noisy, they're like, oh, are they foreigners? Like, no, like, Japanese people can't be noisy. Girl, office lady, come on, girl. Everyone can be loud. Everyone can be noisy. Like, and then the office lady were like, oh, the office ladies add, like, some other teacher who also, there's a teacher at my school who lived in this same exact room maybe, like, 3 years ago. She lived in the same exact room, and she lived here for maybe, like, 4 years. And she also complained about the noise upstairs, and she had to move out because of these same neighbors. Oh my God, these same freaking neighbors. And, like, they've been living upstairs for, like, what, 15 years, over 15 years. And living in teachers' housing, the maximum you can live here for is like 15 years. So they've long overstayed their time. It's time to kick their booties out. Like, it is time to evict them. Like, they do not deserve to be here. They're just taking advantage of the cheap prices of the rent, of the subsidized housing. And, like, there's a whole generation living up there. There's, like, 4 generations of people living up there. Like, every time I went up there and talked to them, like, it was always, like, a new person answering the door. There's like a grandma, there's, like, a dad and a mom, there's, like, a daughter, and there's, like, a kid or a baby. Like, mind you, there's only in these rooms, there's only 2 bedrooms and an office room. And so I'm just like, yo, like, no wonder y'all so chaotic up there. Like, y'all ain't got no space for yourself. Y'all ain't got no space to breathe, you know? Like, how are y'all doing it? How are y'all maintaining? Y'all not maintaining it. Like, that's why y'all so loud. And that's why my teacher was like, "Oh, they're crazy. They're crazy." But anyways, yeah, y'all. This has been a huge victory that I can move, cuz it's just a huge victory. I don't know who's going to watch this video to the end cuz I'm just like rambling. But yeah, like I'm going to be moving into my former coworker Jake's apartment. So this shall be interesting. Maybe in my apartment video that I'll show y'all, I will talk more about that situation because this video's going for way too long. But yeah, thanks for watching me. Thanks for listening to me ramble at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I look a total mess, but yeah, it's a natural look, you know. Yes. Mecha kakui ne. Oh yeah, my like at my school, everyone, like the past like 2-3 weeks, everyone just been coming up to me and being like kakui, kakui. And I'm just thinking like, yo, my name should be Kakui now. Like the way y'all like kakui. By the kakui means cool. Just like kakui, I'm like, yes. Everyone loves the natural look. Yes, so black girls out there, like, you don't have to change yourself. You don't have to conform to the European standards of beauty. Like, you are beautiful. I am beautiful. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave with that message. Good night, y'all.